are Great Eagles, and good patch 6.2. It's been a while since I did my last Eagle video, and it doesn't share text with Phoenix units, so I'm running this one separately. Let's ruffle some feathers and get into the details. Recruit for 750 gold and 187 upkeep. And don't breeze past this, the cost difference between this and dragons does matter in the long run. The Great Eagle arrives on Ultra Scale with 4,663 health, and that's not much. Armor is 30, no special resistances. Leadership starts at 60, which is pretty good for a monster, but that's it. Speed 110 and charge speed 120 are in the air figures and are stunning and amazing, and it takes something special like a wyvern to keep pace, and those will either be feral or mounts. Melee attack begins at 44, and at this price point, it's kind of shocking to find it that high. Attack interval is 4 seconds flat, splash rocket size is large, so trolls on down, max targets damaged is a fairly narrow 4. Melee defense starts at 30, and again, considering the cost, this is perfectly fine. Weapon strength 390 is split base 234 and armor piercing 156. That's a pretty healthy value, albeit not favoring armor piercing per se. Charge bonus is 62, and if you think about it, that's pretty high. Mass is 1300, so escaping blobs is not strength, but it's not that big a bird. Tomb King's Carrion have it worse, but that's why Carrion are a running joke. It flies, it causes fear, that's it for traits. In the Redline skills, Sky Master at 3 pips grants weapon strength plus 12% and charge bonus plus 12 flat, not percent, so we're up to 74. At rank 7 and up, Silver Torrent at 3 pips grants plus 10% speed, and over 100, 10% boosting is a big deal. Plus 12% weapon strength and missile resistance 15% where none existed before. In the tech tree, Swift Sense adds plus 5% speed and plus 10 flat charge bonus, so we're potentially up to 84 now. Shredding Talons adds plus 5 melee attack and plus 10% weapon strength. Anuli Roots grants minus 5% upkeep and minus 10% recruitment cost. In-game tech Ancient Lair Warding as plus 2 recruit rank. So how do we use the Great Eagles? First, let's look back a second. Is that plus 34% total weapon strength possible? You'd expect to see that out of a Chaos faction, not High Elves. Even if we posit that this unit has something of a glass beak, that's a lot of damage, even if it's base damage leaning. Aside from helping with basic line-crashing duties, the Great Eagle is fantastic for taking a single enemy caster out of a fight, and with minimal help or none, I trust it to sort out Fellbats and Harpies, high melee defense, low hit point units. The speed is basically top tier in the game, but it's obviously not hitting with the power of a dragon. A mundane but still hardly worthless use in campaign is traditional, legend-style wasting of enemy ammunition, and otherwise just using it in conjunction with other forces to frustrate enemy cavalry and mobile elements. That's where we hit problems. It's not necessarily going to work with traditional box approaches. Also, the less the enemy is using heroes or small entity units generally, the worse the performance will get. This unit will suffer normal penalties fighting in forests and so on. Also, its defense and armor are not so high that it can withstand even casual contact with spearman units. Thus, it is a glassy unit, just fairly hard-hitting, shockingly so for its cost, and super fast. The synergy issues, or lack thereof, will vary, but it smells like a unit that thrives cooperating with cavalry, even Reaver archers thwarting pursuers. So you're going to have to work out where you feel comfortable using it. Take care and have fun establishing a whole new pecking order. Yes, I went there.